gosh. Let me just move this to the back so y'all can see my face. Hey Wes, what's up? Oh my gosh, I really didn't think anyone was gonna come on. God damn. Whew. How's your Samhain going? Don't mind me. I'm a little dehydrated. I had coffee today and I was just came back from running errands. Whew. And I'm a little out of breath. I had to get some groceries for today and tomorrow. And I had to I'm so upset because I was supposed to mail out something today and I completely fucking forgot. So now I'm gonna have to do that tomorrow morning. But it's so good to see you again. I'm glad you were able to make it. Just wrap up some packing. I'm moving to a bigger unit tomorrow. Oh, congratulations. Hey Dylan, what's up? Congratulations on moving to, well, do you want to be moving? Maybe I should ask you that first before I give you a congratulations. Oh, this is trash. I need to throw this away. Forgot to do that when I did the ritual. Whew. I don't know if y'all, I don't think I shared it on here. I did share it on Instagram, but I don't know if y'all are following me there. That I had, oh, good. I'm glad to say. Because sometimes, you have to move because, rent or bad area or, something unpleasant. But I'm glad it's a wanted move. What was I gonna say? Oh, whoa. So, I don't know if y'all saw it, but I posted, card reading that I did at work today. I decided I wanted to keep, like, a couple decks of cards. One Oracle, one Tarot deck. Hi, welcome to the live. I just started, you didn't really miss much. Going from 570, oh, that's good. That's an upgrade for sure. Yeah, I wanted to keep a couple decks at, I have to remember that the actual camera is over here. I wanted to keep a couple decks in my office so that way, because I haven't been doing a lot of card reading and I kind of miss it. And I don't know why all my cards are here, but somehow I still, like, don't think to do the readings much here. So I was like, let me keep some at work so that way during lunch or before we open for the customers or when we close and just before we leave, if I, within those windows of time. Oh, congratulations. I just forgot who asked that question. Oh, what are you doing work now on? When you say work, do you mean like spell work or do you mean like mundane job work? Um, but anyway, the card reading, it was perfect. I didn't even really put much thought into it, if I'm gonna be bluntly honest. Like, yeah, I did my traditional shuffling of 9 times and all that. Um, But when I was first thinking about laying the cards, it was just going to be a 3-card spread. And then I felt inclined, no, let me do a 5-card spread. I was like, okay. But then I, like, low-key kind of just, like, not daydreamed, but I zoned out, work to pay the bill. Oh, okay. That's a decent upgrade, yeah. I kind of zoned out, and then it just turned out to be a 7-card spread. I'm like, oh, okay. It just, like, perfectly, like, with a nice space, but like perfectly filled out, like the little scarf that I had as like a reading cloth. That's the word I was looking for. And then I they kind of just intuitively told me like what the positions were, like what I'm blanking now, but I wrote them down. At least I think I did. I hope I did. And then I pulled 3 Oracle cards. I used the Practical Magic Oracle, and actually I don't know what the Tarot deck is called because it was gifted to me. So, yeah. And, it was gifted to me used, so, like, it didn't come in the box. I had the like info card, and I'm pretty sure it had the name on it, but I don't know what I did with the info card. I think I used it for a bookmark for something, but I don't know where. Um, but yeah, anyway, long story short, the reading was just like perfectly, like each card was like, as the day was going by, was being like touched upon. It was really funny. It doesn't sound as funny because I like kind of rushed through the story, but anyway, what am I doing for work? So I'm still in the Navy. I think I told you about that the last time we talked. I don't know if you knew, but I used to be an airframer, which basically is like a maintainer on airplanes. Well, I say airplanes, but it was actually helicopters. Helos, helicopters. I cross rated to basically an administration, or literally an administration rate, which I think is a better fit for me. It gives me time to like incorporate my practice throughout the day, even at work. Not as much as I personally would want to, but enough. It also, if people cross certain lines, I can get their information if I really need to, and do work on them. Also in beneficial way. Hey, what's up? I'm so glad you made it. I haven't done today's prompt yet. I was hoping to be able to finish my errands, and yeah, you didn't miss anything. I was running like 30 plus minutes late. I was hoping to get my errands done and film that video before I came on, but as you can see, that didn't happen. And that's because I stayed a little later at work than I planned to, but that's because I know. I feel like it's just as the days have been going by, it's been getting like more busy or more hectic, which is funny because the Two of Pentacles came up in that reading, which is all about like juggling your task and responsibility. So it's like, I tell you, I zoned out and didn't really have a lot of intention when dealing the cards or anything like that, but those cards are very talkative. That's so fitting. Exactly. Um, and then, what was it? I had the Three of Pentacles. I had the Two of Pentacles was not shadowed, brightened, in the brightened position, or how do y'all say it? Upright position. And then another card was the Three of Pentacles, brightened position, and that was all about uh, the keywords were like endorsement and recognition. And so part of the reason why I was staying late is because I had to like tie up some loose ends because I'm pretty much not going to be at work tomorrow, or I'm almost positive I'm not going to even go into the building because I got chosen to go to like this, oh, what did they call it? It literally had recognition in the title. It's I think it was like enlisted sailors recognition or something. I don't know exactly what it is. I didn't get a lot of information, but again, it's just like literally word for word representations. Like these cards literally told me everything that's going on today. So like what the first card was, shadowed death, which is all about stagnation, which is pretty true. I'm kind of feeling a little stagnant, stagnant in my practice and stagnant in, this liminal time, if you will, where I'm like technically about to move from here, but I'm not really able to move yet. So I'm like slightly stressed. So there's that. And then, oh, what was the second card? Okay, I can't remember what the second card was. But then the third card was Shadowed the Moon, which is all about like misunderstanding and confusion. There was a little bit of that happened at work. Anyone that reads tarot knows that the greater arcana is like the heavy hitter lessons, um, whereas the lesser arcana is not so heavy, but more like they're kind of like supporting cards, if you will. So after, damn, what was that fucking? Oh, Six of Cups. Oh yeah, didn't she love Hocus Pocus? I feel like you told me that before, and I do remember you telling me she loved Pepsi. I love that you do that for her. That's really nice. Um, it was the Six of Cups, brightened, which is all about childhood nostalgia, um, which really, which also was kind of true because today was Samhain, but also Halloween. Oh yeah, thank you for liking the live stream. If you want to do that, feel free to do it. No pressure. Um, But what was I saying? Oh yeah, Six of Cups. So six. Hey, what's up, lady? Um, Six of Cups, nostalgia. So I don't. I think I mentioned this in the first. No, not the first prompt. It was the. It was the one. It was not that long ago. It was just like a few nights ago. The one about like the personal meaning of Samhain. I think is where I mentioned how like Halloween used to be like really special to me. Oh. I like you. Yeah, I've got a salad thing for the collective. I got a salad thing. Ooh, what kind of salad thing? That sounds delicious. Hey, I feel. Oh, blessed be these comments. Seeing your inner child. Okay, can I add this to the 13? Yeah. Sure. It's not gonna be the prompt though. So just so you know, it doesn't really fit with the. I'm not like answering the last prompt because to be honest, I don't remember what it is. But if you still want to add it, that's fine with me too. I'm just going to grab the 13 prom. Ooh, what's the 13 prom? And have it up before midnight. And I feel like I missed something. It still fits. Oh, okay, cool. Um. Oh yeah. Sound stupid. Giggle speak. Giggle speak. Oh, Google speak. Blessed be. I can't read. Oh, okay. 13 Samhain, right? It's okay. No worries. What was I saying? Six of Cups. Six of Cups. Nostalgia. Yeah. In that prompt, I was talking about how, look at the camera, Aaron. How like it used to be really meaningful to me, and like I'm not gonna go all into it because like I already said it right, but yeah. So it was like there was that touch on. This is the first time I've dressed up. I'm not wearing my full thing now because like I got overheated. But I was basically the brawny man for Halloween, work Halloween. Um, Brawny man slash lumberjack. Technically, I think the brawny man is a lumberjack. So like some people thought that's what I was, but I obviously didn't have my piercings at work. Um, the sleeves were down all the way. I had the brown belt and I had some brown boots. Um, yeah, but and this wasn't buttoned down all the way. But I'm hot, y'all. It's kind of warm still. Let me drink some water because I'm thirsty. You better have pics. I don't. I don't have pics. I am so sorry. I don't have pics. You know, if I had the this washed when it was the prompt, then I would have taken a picture and posted it on the post section or post tab. But I still had to wash this. So yeah, that's why I don't have a pic. But now it's like I'm all sweaty. I don't think it's a good time to take a picture. But Alice Cooper. Hey, I haven't listened to Alice Cooper in like forever. But yeah, so touching upon that nostalgia from the Six of Cups, by like I was saying, oh, this is the first time I've dressed up for Samhain since I was I think 13. Nope, that's a lie. I did dress up one time in high school, but that was still like I think like 10 years ago. Over 10 years ago, because that was junior year. So like 11, 12 years ago. Why is this auto focusing? It's like I'm right here. Like I'm like literally an arm's length away. Um, are you gonna turn into a hot woodsman that chops wood? Dylan. I'm already hot. I was like low key trying to rush like up the stairs with my heavy bag of groceries. I'm so excited. But ooh, this week is gonna be so busy. So I'm literally doing like some type of spell or ritual. I think I miscalculated. I said like until the 1st, and it's actually to the 2nd. He's coming to Florida around my birthday, so I meant go see him again. Who's coming? And when's your birthday? How come I don't know when your birthday is? Who's coming? Oh, now I need to know. We're gonna be nosy. I'm so excited. Happy birthday in advance. What was that thing? Alice Cooper. Oh, oh, that's cool. Oh, so you're going to his concert. Oh, that's gonna be fun. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. The ritual, yeah, so Monday, the 28th, was Mukotiva. February 13th. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Sorry, I had to screenshot that before it disappeared. So I know that looked like ass, but I got the info I needed. Um, what was I saying? Did I use that oil in the... I did. Okay. Sorry, I saw my doom oil and I was like, did I use that when I did the curse? I had to remember for a second. But I did. Good job, me. What was I saying? Oh, 28th, Monday. It was Makostivach. Makosha's day, right? A sacred day. So, you know, I did my things for her. And then there was the first night of Samhain, the 29th. Well, at least in my practice it is. And that's end of harvest. So you like, blessed be, excuse me, I'm so sorry. I don't usually mean to burp on camera, but I think it's from me like chugging the water. So like I made my root soup. This year I made it, it was a little bloody. It was kind of cool. Well, bloody. Uh, it was really because of the beetroot. I used a beetroot this time, and I got the beetroot with the greens on it. So it was like beet. Did I put the greens in there? I did. I put the whole beetroot in there. So I chopped up the beet, chopped up the greens, the beet greens, put that in there. Got some like veggie stock, and put in some garlic and ginger root and potato and red onion. It was very delicious. Um, I think next year I will add the carrots. I don't know why I didn't get them this year. I guess I was like, no, I don't need them. I was also trying to like save money because it was like towards the like that liminal space between the end of one paycheck and not yet the new paycheck. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a weird way of saying it, but I hope you know what I'm saying. Then the 30th, you know, honoring the animals, second day. So I had some ground venison with. I used all the vegetables from the soup. So instead of making more soup, I just used it towards the second Samhain meal. So I chopped up the onion, the rest of the onion, and cooked it with the ground venison. Seasoned that shit up good. Um, I used the rest of the potatoes. Had potatoes on the side. Made some rice, and then I chopped up the last of the beet and the greens and made that. And then the third day, or today, I'm going to basically be making a shepherd's pie with the rest of the potatoes, the rest of the ground venison and onion, and oh, I'm gonna make like kolkanon to put on top of the shepherd's pie. So instead of just regular mashed potatoes, it's gonna be the kolkanon. So I got some cabbage. I got a big ass thing of cabbage, but I'm just gonna use like a little bit for this because I don't have a lot of potatoes. And then I'm gonna make maybe later on during Samhain, I'm gonna make unstuffed cabbage, which is kind of it's what my mother used to make because she couldn't like make stuffed cabbage or anything that involved like wrapping up things like burritos, uh, sardama or stuffed cabbage. If it was something like a stuffed mushroom or stuffed pepper, then could have it that way. So I grew up with unstuffed cabbage. I didn't have stuffed cabbage or sardama until last year, maybe 2 years ago. Um, Yes, I'm gonna make unstuffed this year. I'm probably also gonna be making some paprika no kachnia shachaliski, paprika chicken with dumplings. That's gonna be something I'm gonna make in the Samhain time. Anyway, I'm supposed to be doing a Samhain reflections. So the whole point to me doing this is, and it's something I kind of wanted to do for a while, and that's, you know, every Samhain, and on the 31st, I want to do when I'm able to, that is, because with me being in the Navy, you know, I might be deployed sometimes during Samhain, so I might have to do it either late or early. But I want to do this live stream on Samhain where I just reflect on the year before. And I know that was a prompt, but this is something that I've wanted to do for my own channel even before the 13 Nights of Samhain came out, and I love that it came together. So part of what I'm gonna do is share some stuff that I just got. I was gonna do like a little mini haul video, but I got other videos to record. Thank you. So I'm just gonna share it here. We'll share this stuff first. So, for those of you who followed me, you're probably familiar with macabre magical. I always want to say magical macabre curios. And so when I said it correctly this time, I was like, is that correct? It is. Macabre Magical Curios. Um, I don't know if she's necessarily a Slavic witch, per se. She kind of has, like, Slavic Appalachian folk magic vibes with her shop. It's an Etsy shop, so I know some people have their thoughts about Etsy, just like they do about Amazon, but I find her stuff to be very magical, very, it's just very nice. It feels good. And I'm not usually someone to say if something feels good, but like it really does. You can feel almost this primalness. Uh, a lot of the stuff that she collects, she gets from the Slavic countries, so like Slovakia, Czechia. Um, I feel like it's more than just that. Well, a couple things are from Florida, and I did get those things this time. Oh my gosh, I knocked the water over. Um, we're gonna move this stuff over here, actually. But, yeah, so she has, like, swamp water. She has, like, witch well water. She's got Lady's Mantle, what's it called? Morning Dew? Nope, that's not it. Where'd it go? Is it Morning Dew? Is that what it's called? Or just Lady Mantle Dew, or Lady's Mantle Dew, sorry. She's got like stuff that you can use for curse work, and stuff you can use for like home protection, and like money work, like you name it, the thing. So like, once I upload this, I'll put the link in the description box. I didn't think to grab it before it went live. But, yeah. So that's some of the stuff I want to share with you. So, I've been meaning to get this war water. Oh, it's not gonna show up because the lighting is ass in here. I'm so sorry. I'll just read it to you. Battlefield swamp water from uh, Lohatchee, Florida. Indigenous people of Florida. Um, so she does have non-indigenous water, but I wanted the indigenous water. Ooh, it's got particles in it. I'm so excited. So all of this, maybe just half, is gonna go in my Guralipano pani, my war water, and that's gonna help finish that off. So I'm really excited about that. I got it came this time. It came in this size, but I'm gonna reuse this bottle for something else, because I just love it. I really do. This was the first one I got, so like the label's all messy. This is the Witch Cottage well water from Zitkova, Czechia. And what I like to do is I'll usually internalize these drops, so that's why I want to put it in the. This is a diffuser, so something for essential oils technically. But I wanted to keep it because I like doing the little drops in my mouth, and it's just very healing. It's very magical. I find that it helps keep me healthy and strong and my vitality strong, but also like it makes me feel like my magic is like primal and strengthened as well. So if you can get a hold of that, I strongly suggest you do. This time I also got some gold mine well water from Slovakia, and let me grab the container. Oh, blessed be my knees. I'm too old for that. Oh, okay. Ooh. So I'll show you the rest of this order, but I got more stuff from her too. Countess Bathory, that is Elizabeth Bathory castle bone. So this is an actual bone from the castle. That's something good for curse work. And oh, the rest of my stuff is over here. Let me grab it. Because some of it I bought this time. I think this was bought this time. The Elizabeth Bathory castle dirt. And then, like I said, I still have some of the last one. Wow, so many goodies. Yeah, yeah. I've built up a stash. I think this is like the third or fourth time I've bought from her. I've bought a lot of stuff from her over the past 2 or 3 years. But yeah, I bought another of Lady's Mantle Dew, because I was running low on it, and I like to put it. It's not a traditional ingredient, but I like to put it in my Oh, got to go talk to you. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll talk soon. Um, Basically, it's Queen of Hungry Water. I like that these items are rare, not commonly found. Yeah. Well, see, I have like ancestry from Czechoslovakia, specifically like Bohemia. So it's like really nice to have this. And then my Jewish specific ancestors were from Slovakia and then moved to Prague. What are we doing? I had to help my dad prepare dinner. I'm just this is gonna be a replay, Dylan, so you can rewatch anything. But right now I'm just kind of like sharing some of the things that I got this Samhain, and I've decided to share my full um, apothecary of specifically macabre magical curios. But yeah, so I'm gonna add this to the rest of my lady's mantle. I don't, it might not all fit, but it's okay. But I wanted to have more, so that way when I make more ties to the land, makes your magic more potent with ancestral ties. Absolutely. I'm all about ancestors and ancestral land and the ties to the magic, um, as well as like community and all that good shit. Uh, but yeah, I make Queen of Hungary water. Uh, I've shared that before. I know I shared it on Snapchat. I just don't remember where else I shared it. And then I have some courthouse dirt. Really good to find or have. This is from Florida. So I'm glad to have that. So that way I can use that. Executioner's house stone. This is going to be used to make an oil. Along with the... Well, see, I think this is a mislabeled. I think it was supposed to be the dirt. But it says Zitkova Witch Cottage Stones. But this is just the dirt. Which is fine, because I'm pretty sure that's why I ordered anyway. And I wanted that because I ran out. I have Bobcat Tractor. This is great for stealthy attacks against your enemies. So if you can get a hold of Bobcat Tractor. You could probably also use Crocodile Dirt. I don't know if she has that anymore. She did at one point, but it sold out. And it seemed like it had the same magical properties, so you could try and use that. Some Storm Toppled Tree Dirt. These are from previous purchases. Storm Toppled Tree Dirt is really good for uprooting. Oh, 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 oh. I'm Dutch, Irish, and German. Oh, cool. Really good for like stubborn targets or like, what's the word? I guess distant targets, like you don't have a strong connection with. So it helps like really, I don't want to say root the spell in because you're uprooting them, right? But it helps make the work stronger. It strengthens the work and makes it successful in like cursing them. I just used some of both of these, the Bobcat Track Dirt and the Storm Topple Tree Dirt in my hex to the abusive dickweed. But I haven't uploaded that video yet, so y'all will see that video in the near future. I also used the Trensen, maybe it's Trensen, Starving Tower dirt from Slovakia. And then I also used the Elizabeth Bathory Castle dirt from Slovakia. And like I said, I think this was part of the new purchase. I do want to keep these in order just in case I want to use them again. I'm also going to be adding some lightning wood. I don't think that's what it's actually called. Let me get the powder bag out. Here it is. Some lightning struck tree powder. That's what I made. I feel like I've used this before in a spell. Or maybe, no, it was a live stream, I think. And I think I made a short version on YouTube. Hopefully I did. Of my lightning wood potion. Really love this. I think I used some on that. I can't remember. I know I used it recently. I just don't remember what I used it for. But yeah, I have some more of that, and I'm going to be using some of it on that curse the next time I activate it, which is probably going to be Tuesday. Let's see. What other goodies did I get from them? I think I bought more of this. I can't remember if this... No, this isn't from... This is from a previous purchase. Vlatava Riverbank Dirt. This is tied to Jewish history lore. of the Rabbi Lowe, and how he was one of the last. Actually, I think he was the last to make a traditional golem in the Jewish Kabbalah tradition, magical tradition. So I have some of that, and when I make my lamkoli, which basically is our word for golem, I think it actually means like clay doll or something like that, or mud doll or something like that. I'm going to add some of this to like some clay or mud or whatever. I have some undefeated castle dirt from. Oh, here we go. Here's another country, Austria, Reigersberg, Austria. Undefeated castle dirt. So really good for fortification. Ooh, I just got. Oh, I didn't bring it because I need to wash it. That's right. I got this like shaker bottle. It's something for the kitchen. I think it's like a sugar shaker. It's not your traditional salt and pepper shaker, but it is a shaker. Undefeated castle brick dust for home protection. So I'm going to be making some using uncommon brick dust, but brick dust is traditional ingredient in the traditional powder I'm going to be making. So I don't know if that made sense, but video to come. Trenton Castle prison dirt. I think I want to add some of this. Yeah, we're going to add some of this to the cards too. Grandma Oak from Slovakia. I put some of this in words are hard, so we'll move on. 9 ancient oaks dirt, really good for like tree magic. Again, that was from Slovakia. This is from Austria. This is Forkenstein castle dirt, again from Austria. This is good for protection of money, wealth, and prosperity. And then we're into the stones. Bathory Castle small stones. I might use that for like to make a potion. And then we have Undefeated Castle small stones, again from the Reigersberg Castle, Austria. And then we have Castle Ruin dirt from Slovakia, good for curse work, obviously. So we're gonna move that aside. Oh, I think I'm getting a cramp in my hips. Oh. Okay, that works. Bye. Oh, bye, Wild Witch. So, also, if you watch the Samhain haul video, you'll be familiar with my candles, the Haint Happening, and the Waking the Dead. I don't know if I'm gonna use the Waking the Dead just yet, but I'll probably use that when I do some of my spirit divinations, that like the spells that I shared with y'all earlier in the prompt. I'll probably use this candle for that instead of like a black candle. And then this one I'm gonna use to kind of keep spirits out of my space, like unwanted spirits, obviously. What else did I want to share with you before this? I guess that's not. No castle dirt from Dracula's castle. Yeah, I don't think she's gotten any of that. Or if she did, I missed it. But something that I've also gotten from her that I don't have over here right now is like an evil eye oil, just listening while I do dishes. Oh, okay, that's what's up. And can y'all guess what this is? I guess it goes this way. I want to see if y'all can guess. Ooh, I have to burp, but I'm trying not to be rude. I want that deck so bad. You know what it is, don't you? And this is the first edition, too. I was able to find the first edition. I am still going to get the second one. Because I want to use this one for the dark half of the year, since it is a darker imagery. Well, I don't want to say darker imagery, but I guess the color palette is darker. And the second edition is more lighter. But that's 150, so that might have to wait till Christmas. Or I don't know why I just said Christmas. I don't celebrate Christmas, but whatever. Oh, before I announce and go through these cards, I did want to say, for those of you that haven't known yet, since I brought up Christmas, really Yuletide. I'm gonna be doing solstice cards this year. This is the first time I've ever done it. It's basically the same thing as like what your family does for Christmas. They send you a Christmas card every year, blah 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 blah. Just something cute, acknowledging, wishing you well, and all that good shit. But it's gonna be like the pagan version, right? Solstice. I know not everybody celebrates solstice, but that's just the time frame that I'm sending it. Um, so it's gonna be like within that solstice Christmas time. So if you want to participate, if you want, let me know. I'll wait until like maybe Monday morning to place my order for the solstice cards. I'm gonna be getting one set from, blessed be what they're called, Sabbath Social. I think they drop tomorrow. I was originally going to buy uh the Yule cards, solstice cards tomorrow. I might still do that just from like Mickey Muir and from, I just said their name, Sabbath Social. I was originally just gonna do the Mickey Muir and get either the 10 pack or 20 pack, but then I was informed that Sabbath Social is dropping their Yuletide solstice cards on the first. So if you want to get those, check them out. I don't have a link yet because they haven't dropped yet. But I will try to remember to add the link in tomorrow once they drop. But if you want to participate, let me know. I'll add you to the list. Just either on Facebook or Instagram. I think those are the only places that you could message me. Message me your address and your name. Make sure you give me your name so that way, first and last is fine. That way, because sometimes mail carriers get a little weird, like just the address. I don't know why, but I've had problems before, both personally and with others. So, uh, yeah. Okay, I think that's that announcement. Okay, so now let's go through the cards. I'm so excited. I've wanted this for like years. Oh, you can't see it. Well, maybe you can. I can't tell if you can or not. It's the Sabbath Tarot. I'm so excited. This book, or this book. I'm looking at the book. That's why I said that. This deck has called to me. I want to use this for like, not necessarily my divine masculine side or anything like that per se, but anyone who followed me on my first channel may be familiar with me trying to have like a I can't even remember what the fuck I called it, but it was basically like a honoring and focusing and delving into masculinity and what it means. And when I saw this deck, I was like, oh, this is going to enhance that practice so much. So it's a hardcover book with full color pictures. I love The Witch King so much. Oh, there is nudity. So if you are not a fan of the profane, of the nudity of the male body, this is your time to depart. So I'm going to try and share the pictures, but I don't know how well it's going to come up on camera. This is what the book, like when it has like a ribbon bookmark, they'll just put it somewhere in the book. This is what it was placed in, the Initiate of Blades, which is basically the swords suit. So we have that. And this card, the way that they interpret this card is very much me, so I might actually use that to represent myself, at least in the masculine and witchy sense. I know that in a zodiac sense, it wouldn't actually be correct. So there's that. Blessed be, you're not balancing the way I want you to. Oh well. It comes with a velvet bag, a printed velvet bag. It's only big enough to fit the cards, which I find interesting because it's so tall, but that's okay. And I have put these in order, and I just split the greater arcana so I could fit them in the spots. So we have the marked man. Why does this keep on auto-focusing? But it's got the red gilding. I don't know what to call it because gilding technically means gold, but it's got that on it. And I might do a video where I actually flip through this, but right now I feel like this could be a great representation for my matron Morana. This is the death card. There's also the Six of Pentacles. If I can remember where it is, it's not in this style. It's not in this stack. That's the word I was looking for. Hold on. Okay, you want to be a douche and not pull out. That's or not go in. That's fine. And to me, the Six of Pentacles is just like great horn god imagery. It's the bull, which is a cattle, and my patron is a cattle god. I could have used the other horned imagery of, it's a wands. It's in the wand suit. I think it's 5 of wands or 6 of wands, something of wands. I can't remember, but I know it's of wands. Hold on, let me find it. 7 of wands. But I feel like this, it's just not it. It's not, oh, okay, you want to be a douche and not pull out. Because my patron is one of his things is associated with cattle, not, I mean, wildlife too, but like cattle. He's kind of like Hermes in that aspect. Not that he's connected to cattle, but he's almost like a folk deity, if you will. He's a deity of the people, which is pretty common for agricultural deities, which is what he is associated with. Oh, blessed be, I'm knocking over my tag locks. Or my jar of tag locks. So yeah, really excited. If y'all want me to do like a flip through video, I'm not on my own accord going to do that just because I know it's a first edition, first of all, and I know people have already done flip throughs. But if you want me to do it, just let me know and I will do one. Let me move my jar of tag locks. So, oh, I just popped some things. Let's finish with actually doing the reflections. I don't really have much to reflect on this year, just because it's the first year, honestly. But there was something that I wanted to mention in the like lessons learned and like the skills and stuff like that in that prompt, and I forgot to mention it because I was running out of time. And now I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh, I forgot to show you the synagogue dirt. So, I don't think it was originally in this jar. It wasn't. It was originally in a bag, but I put it in this jar so I could put it on my ancestor altar. This is Staronova synagogue dirt from Prague. So this is from the... You can't see that. I don't know why I tried to show you. This is from the synagogue that Rabbi Lowe was at, and where the golem was put in the attic, though the body was never found. And I think now the stairs are removed, but... There's that lore. But anyway. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, what was it? I think it was about, I think it was about my, like my workout routine or my fitness goals and things like that. I think that's what it was. You know, this year I really want to get back into working out. I haven't been doing it for like, it's probably been about 3 or almost 4 months now. I hate to say, but keeping it honest. I want to get back into that. I'm thinking about getting this, I can never remember what it's called, but it's like it's a pegboard, and it's color coded for like certain workouts are good for like the chest, others are good for like the arms and like the biceps or triceps. Others are good for the back, some are good for, like I said, the chest or whatever. And then depending on what set you get, it can come with like a bar that can be used with cables as like probably like for bench press, or not bench press, bicep curls, I mean. You can definitely use it as like squats. You can use it for like lunges, or like not lunges, it was donkey kicks, my bad. But then you can also use that same bar and put the wheels on it for like an ab roller. It's really cool. I think I'm gonna get that set. Just so that way if I'm like visiting at a friend's house, and like some of my friends, actually all of my friends right now, aren't really into fitness or wanting to work out and stuff like that. Like, it's not that they're unhealthy, it's just they don't really care about like working out and lifting and fitness per se. So like I can take that and have like an active rest day when I stay at their place, or have like a couple active rest days, and then like catch up with like when I go back to my place wherever, and like actually like do my weighted workouts and stuff like that. So that's something I'm looking forward to do. Uh, I don't have much to say because unfortunately I didn't really get to finish my year ahead spread. So I guess that's something that I can reflect on. It's like I want to make sure to make time to do my things. You know, that's why I brought a couple decks to work, and I have like my Bohemian Erecti. I have a bottle of that. I have a bottle of the Slavano Pani glory water. Ooh, yeah, y'all gonna see that glory water. It's actually a vlog. It's like a little vlog, but also like a recipe video. So y'all gonna see traditional glory water recipe. I think I did forget to record some ingredients, so I'll have to look at that video, and like if I didn't add it in the edit, then I'll just like make a pinned comment. Um, you're gonna see some curse work. You're gonna also see because I'm gonna have that video uploaded. You're gonna see a spell for like healing an aching heart. That's a traditional spell in Bohemian tradition. So you're gonna see that. Let's see. I need to be focusing on the reflections. I'm mentioning everything but reflections. Um, so what do I want to reflect on specifically? I guess about things that I didn't do that I want to do. I guess it's gonna be a little different. Just acknowledging the things that I didn't do this year that I realize I missed out on and that I wish I did do. So I'm gonna make sure to do that this year. Um, I really want to like prioritize my health and really get a stable, and I don't want to say fixed where it's like rigid. I want it to be flexible so that way when I like travel or need to travel or want to travel or like hang out with a friend or wherever, I can still like do fitness and be active and healthy and stuff like that. And but I definitely want to be more strict with my diet this year because I didn't fully meet my health goals. I got healthy. I got the weight off so I could meet, Navy health standards, but I didn't get where I want my body to be. Um, so I want to work on that. What else? Mm, I want to work more with my deities because I feel like I've just like fell off of that, and I was so focused on like trying to be healthy that I didn't really do a lot of spiritual stuff this year. Like I did stuff, and obviously I like bought stuff for my arsenal, but like I didn't do as much as I could. So I'm kind of excited about having. This is gonna sound a little fucked up, but I'm kind of glad that I have some people, not necessarily in my life, but in the lives of people I know to curse, um, because I feel like it just helps diversify the content and like show that I'm not really just a love and light witch. I am so sorry for like the constant autofocus thing. I don't know why it's doing that. Um, I want to. Oh, something that I really don't like is that the past two Witches Black Lent is that I didn't get to complete the stuff, and I want to do that. I still need to finish completing the stuff, the prompts, and this year I'm gonna be more dedicated to posting fully and seeing the whole 6 weeks through. Um, this year is gonna be about pride. I think is what the sin that I'm gonna do. So I'm excited about that. Let's see what else. Mm, oh, I don't like how like some things just get really. I'm sorry, y'all. Have been I neglecting the comments? Yeah, agricultural rustic deities. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay, okay. Um, what was I saying? Oh, I don't like how. Whoop they ass. um, how like my space has gotten cluttered, and I think part of that's because I've outgrown this space. But it's also like I'll get busy, I'll do things, and then will be too tired or lazy to like put stuff away, so then it just gets cluttered and messy, and then it's like I get busy, so then I can't deal with the clutter mess. So like I know like one of these folk spirits that I'm working with, they don't like that because they have like their altars on the floor, so they don't, they haven't liked the clutter that's been like blocking them and stuff like that. So I completely understand. So I made a promise that I would really dedicate this weekend to like cleaning up and getting my shit together essentially, and like cleaning my space and like getting it tidied or whatever, because I can't keep living like this. It's not okay. It's not good for my mind, it's not good for my spirit, it's not good for my soul, and it's not good for the spirits, entities, and deities that I work with. So there's that, and I want to be more committed to uh as best as humanly possible oh blessed be, clutter free living. Oof, say that 3 times fast. um so there's that. What else do I want to reflect on? um well, I feel like I've touched upon a lot of this, but like how I also feel like uh I've been confined and so hyper fixated on my. I've never done a baneful working before. I haven't had the need to. I'm down for it though. Yeah, you should. Baneful working doesn't always have to be like curse or crossing or jinxing or. I don't use the term. I don't believe it's a thing, but I know others do, like hexing. But it could also just be a banishment. A banishment is a baneful working, technically. So you could always just keep it. If you don't need to like curse someone, then don't try and curse someone. And I'm not saying that's what you're doing, but just for the sake of clarification and saying it, if you don't need to curse someone, you don't need to curse someone. That's perfectly fine. Maybe you should just do banishments. Something that I'm gonna share with y'all is, as an Aries, is my cicada banishment spell. I don't think I've shared that with y'all yet. Actually, no, I did. I shared it in my in bulk vlog last year, or 20. It was either 2022 or 2023. I can't remember. Um, but yeah, maybe I'll share that again, like just the spell. I definitely want to share a one of my first, especially like first to be written in my book of the craft, spells for grief, because it also includes information on the 7 stages of grief and how it's applicable or conducive rather for the spell work, or not conducive. So I want to share that with you. It's that when I make that video, it's also going to be tied to what I mentioned in one of my previous videos for the prompt about the my grimoire and like the future of my book of the craft. Yeah. So there's that. Uh, I want to read more folk tales. So I got like 1 or 2 books on like French, specifically Breton folk tales, because my lineage is tied to the Bretons, or those in Brittany, France, which are technically, their genetics are mixed with the traditional Gaulish tribes. So yeah, they have that colonizer Frank blood, right? But they also have, like, for lack of a better term, indigenous blood of the Gaulish tribes. So that's really cool. I want to connect with that. Um, I feel like I'm forgetting something. I really like how I've been, and this is a recent thing, I've been giving offerings to like. I used to give like water, shot, liquor, or coffee, to my ancestors, like my blood ancestors, right? And I think sometimes to my spirit line ancestors, but definitely my bloodline ancestors. And I've recently been doing this, and I don't know why I didn't think of it before, but I got inspired by Witchways, who gives offering to like land spirits. And in Bohemian tradition, humans are, well, this is also scientifically true, but humans are part of in Bohemian tradition, the fauna group. Blessed Samhain, Levant. Sorry, my screen's a little dark, so it's kind of hard to see. Um, but Blessed Samhain, um, what was it? Oh, they're part of the fauna of the two families of Earthlings. Like you got the Earthlings, right? That a collective family unit, collective race or species, right? And then you got fauna and flora, and yeah, Levant. You said it right. Oh, cool, cool. I love that. I'm glad. I don't like saying people's names wrong. You know, I sometimes pronounce things wrong, and I can't help that. But like, I really, want to like put some respect on people's names, and say it as correctly as I can possibly. Um, so I've been giving this goblet of water to the land spirits as like my non bloodline ancestors. We have a big viewship or a wide viewership of what ancestors. Maybe I'll make a video about that because it also includes like a subtle nod to like Pan Africanism. So yeah, I'll definitely make a video talking about that. That'll be perfect video for this Samhain tide. Blessed be. What was that? Yeah. But is there anything that y'all want to reflect upon on this video? We got about like 5-10ish minutes before I close out. Is there anything that you want to see from me? I don't have a note. Oh yes, I do. But do I have a pen? I do. Let me grab my pen. Is there any videos? Bless me, I might knock you over. I'm so sorry in advance. Is there any videos that y'all want to see me do on this channel before I close the live stream? I definitely want to work out more. Yeah, you should. When I first started doing I just did body weight workouts. I just did like push-ups and crunches and to like build up my confidence in going to gym because I had like insecurities with my body, mostly because I had body dysmorphia, but like I was obese. I don't know what your situation is, but I was obese, clinically obese. And I already have like body dysmorphia, so that just really fucked with my mind a lot more. So I had to like work up my confidence to go to the gym. So what I would do is like first I started just doing cardio just to get myself in the gym in that atmosphere and everything like that. Oh yeah, I love the Mediterranean diet. So delicious and so healthy too. Um, and I know cardio isn't actually the best at losing weight. It's just good for lung, like breathing, lung diaphragm health, as well as obviously heart health. Hence cardio, right? Um, but it's actually not the best at weight loss. It aids in weight loss, but it's not good to do solely for weight loss. Weightlifting is actually better for weight loss because you want to do that BMI change, that body mass index, where you have more muscle mass that'll even post workout help burn the fat. So you want to like work out and then do cardio so that way you get into that afterburn effect and like start really melting pounds if that's what you're after. But when I was first starting out, even though I knew that, I was focused on my mental health and my mental approach to fitness. So I needed to get comfortable in the gym first. So I was just doing low impact cardio. I have messed up ankles and knees anyway, so I can't do high impact cardio. So I don't do running or anything like that. But I would do like Stairmaster, I'd do incline just below like a power walk. Um, this last time I actually kind of hurt myself a little bit. I was a little overzealous and I used the elliptical. I'm definitely going to do that again because that was really nice. It was definitely like a full body soft workout, good cardio for the full body, so I definitely want to keep doing that. What else? Oh, and then I would like start doing like push-ups and like ab roller, and I had to prescribe back to you channel because I saw you were making video content. Yeah, I know. I did say I was gonna leave YouTube, and I just missed y'all guys. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't stay away. Um, I thought it was the end of an era, but it's not. But then eventually I started going there. Once I like started finding like a good workout routine. Actually, no, I asked someone for a workout routine, and that's when I started weightlifting. Um, yeah, and then I started like altering the routine to make it something that I wanted to do, and yeah, I've been doing that. Well, I was been doing that. I haven't been in the gym for a while. But before I end the live stream, is there any videos that y'all want to see? I do have a list, so I'll add them to my list later, but I wanted to give y'all a chance. Now, is there anything that you specifically want to see for like this Samhain tide in particular? I'm gonna drink some water while I let y'all type. And if you don't have any suggestions, what are you gonna do for the Samhain? I already told you what I'm gonna make, but I'm also gonna make the soul cakes today. And I think I'm gonna just make the shepherd's pie and the soul cakes. Yeah. Because that'll have like veggies, protein, what's it called? Potatoes, all that. I did buy some pumpkin spice madeleines with like no icing or glaze on it. Let me read that again. Maybe something you do personal to bring in the holiday Samhain. That was kind of in these video prompts, to be honest. So if you watch the 13 Nights of Samhain prompts I do, it honestly answers that. Because I mentioned about how I do a Samhain, well, I have Sabbat salutations, so I did my Samhain salutation. I don't think I actually recorded it though, but I did mention it. I did mention it in a video. Yeah, watch it. It's honestly, you should try and like consider participating. You can do like a mass video where you just like do all the prompts in one. It was really fun. I really hope that Starlight makes this like an annual thing. I think next year though, instead of like uploading a video every day, I think I'm just gonna do like one mass video. But oh yeah, I got those pumpkin madeleines as like a cake to give. I'm gonna do a Depnon tomorrow. I don't know why I'm looking over here. I'm gonna do a Depnon tomorrow for Hecate. It's the dark moon tomorrow night. So I'm gonna put out some pumpkin spice madeleines. I wanted to make sure I didn't have chocolate or anything, just in case the wildlife ate it. And it had like natural ingredients. I got bulbs of garlic that I'm gonna put on. I bought this like, I think it's technically like a round cake pan, but I'm like gonna put her candle in it, and then I'm gonna put the garlic in it. I'm gonna split a pomegranate, put that in there, put some eggs in there, raw eggs. Oh, you work with Hecate now? No, Mr. Sir. I've always worked with Hecate. So this was also mentioned in the prompt, but I'll talk about it real quick. So years ago, when I was still discovering my matron and patron, or I guess now we're supposed to say patroness and patron, whatever. I guess grammatically correct you say that, but I'm gonna still say matron and patron. I worked with Hecate and Hermes, and before that I worked with Arianrod and Cernunnos. But that was also more in my Wiccan days too. So it was like moon goddess, horn god type of deal, right? And they were in the Celtic pantheon. That's when I was like Wiccan. I was also Wiccan. I was also more Celtic centric with my practice. But you know, I kind of moved away from them, and I think I still worked with Arianrod. No, that's fine. It's not. It's probably been a while. Like I said, I haven't really been the best at doing deity work this past season, or this past year, couple years actually. So that's why I really love this prompt, because it helped to force me get into my practice again. It was really invigorating. So no worries. But I used to work with Hecate as a matron and Hermes as a patron. And then I just realized that their presence and the energy they brought to the table didn't match what I was feeling. What I was feeling was actually my matron patron, like what I felt looming over me, which sounds a lot more ominous and scary than it's supposed to, but it wasn't matching with the names and the presence and the energy and the deity that associated with it just wasn't matching the description. I stick with mostly saint workings and folk workings. Yeah, I don't do a lot of deity work. I, most of my deity work is with my matron and patron when I do it, or more so even than them, like our like ancient mother, which is, I say ancient mother, but Makosh. uh, that's kind of like Makosh is a facet of Mamachine, and Perun is a facet of Popocino, in the Bohemian tradition. Uh, but yeah, other than that, I don't really do a lot of deity work. The whole like Sabbat deities comes from my practice before Bohemian tradition. But Bohemian tradition magic works with a lot of like, it's more of like your ancestors or your own magic, your own Orunda, Urunda, excuse me. No, Orunda. I was right the first time. Your own Orunda, uh, as well as like the ancestors, or it might be some like the folk deity Baphomet or Venusian Messiah Baphomet, or some type of uh, folk spirit, like folk plant spirit, or even like a saint, like a Zvate Luciana, or even some angels or some demons. A little diverse. But anyway, yes. Long story short, they weren't my matron and patron, but because they were such a profound presence and that there was such a connection, I was like, I don't want to let them go. Like I really, they had a place in my heart. So I was like, are y'all okay with me just working with like certain times of the year? And then that's when like the Sabbat deities came to be, and then I brought back Kernunos for Yule. Aaron Rod kind of stayed and was like more explicitly and like confirmed as like my moon goddess. When I do Esbats, I'll work with her, and then I'll work with Lu for my solar rites. I got other deities. That's why I work with Brigid for Invoke, um, Dionysus for Mabon, uh, Bronwyn for Ostara, Hermes for Beltane, Eros for Letha, and Demeter for Lammas. So, but I haven't like delved deep inside. I do work with some angels, mostly Michael, Samuel, and Gabriel. Yeah, we work with the four mains: the Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, and Raphael. I made videos about like their powders, or making a powder for them and an oil for them. But yeah, since no suggestions, I'm gonna go. But yeah, check out the video prompts. Check out some of my previous videos if you want. I forgot what video or link I said I was gonna link below, but I'll try to remember. It was the magical macabre curios. I think that's what it was. So I'll just link her Etsy shop, and you can check her stuff out below or in Etsy. Um, yeah. So there's more videos to come. I'm gonna have, like I said, the healing achy heart spell and the curse that's going to be uploaded. I have my Slavano Pani Glory Water vlog. You too, Dylan. Yeah, more videos to come. So, as always, thank you for watching. Um, we'll definitely do this again next year. As always, abundant and eternal blessings. Mwah.